Here's a look at a recap of your markets on this Tuesday, the 8th day of April. Taking a look at the F&T livestock market in Palmyra, they were expecting to have about 1,000 head today. Not quite done yet there, but they should be getting awful close from the looks of the data that came in. We'll take a look at the way some of the cattle sold today. Again, not a final report, but it ought to be awfully close, as it looks like that sale should be winding up about now. The steers, medium and large ones, 400 to 500 pounds, 371 to 399. Some 5 to 6 weight steers at 320 to 377. Some 600 to 700 pounds from 301 to 339. Some 7 to 725 pound steers at 308 to 312.50. Few feeder heifers. Looks like most of the offering was also steers today at that auction. Some 4 to 5 weight steers at 361 to 380. A few 500 to 600 pounds, 327 to 347. A few 6 to 7 weights at 291 to 293. Box beef cutout values. Choice was down $1.40 at 338.10. Select was up $2.76 at 322.06. Volume today 144 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. A Choice Select spread at 16.04. Negotiated feedlot trade. Scattered sales around have totaled just under 2,700 head now for the week. Had about 1,400 head moved today in Nebraska, mostly at 208 live and 328 dressed. About 500 head have sold earlier in the week in Kansas. Other areas basically still at a standstill. Taking a look at the futures markets on the livestock complex, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Live cattle, April was up 17 cents at 199.10. June down 55 at 193.62. August down 7 at 190.45. April feeder cattle up $2.60 at 280.42. May 45 higher, 271.72. August at 277.60, down 45. Lean hogs for April 87.82 up 2. May 84.60 up 52. June at 89.77, down 27. Taking a look at the grain markets at the elevators around the state on Tuesday. Soybean bids were 10 to 15 cents higher, wheat 3 to 4 higher, corn 5 to 7 higher. Corn bids in the St. Louis region 487 to 491, Kansas City 429 to 464. Soybean bids St. Louis 1007, Kansas City 937 to 1002. Wheat bids in St. Louis 530 to 535, Kansas City at 530. On the board of trade, May corn up 4.5, 469. July up 4 at 474 3/4. September down a quarter, 438 3/4. May soybeans 9 3/4 cent higher, 992 3/4. July at 1004 up 7, and August 996 3/4 up 4 1/4. The further out contracts into the fall and spring of next year, 2 to 4 lower. Wheat contracts, May up 3.5 at 540, July at 554 up 3.5, September 568 3/4 up 4 1/4. May soybeans up $2.60 a ton at $291 even. Soybean oil for May 44.94 a hundredweight, down 21 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your farm news. This is Tony Hancock.